but I know what I have sort of narrowed down to be the best knot for tying two lines together, the best knot for tying something to something else. I mean, I know a couple of knots in each of those categories, and I can pick and choose between them. But you really, like when I look at Ashley's, I go, like that's intimidating. I like, there's so many knots, and how would you ever, I can't think of, know that many knots. Really, if you can tie a bowline and you can tie your shoes, you're pretty much set for life. Yeah, what does the bowline give you?
A knot that can be untied.
You can untie it. 'Cause like that's like rule number one for all knot tying. When you tie it, you want it to hold for the length of time that it needs to hold. And then the converse of that, the other end of that is when I don't want it to hold anymore, I need to be able to get it undone. Because if you tie the super West Indian round and round and round hitch, hook it onto something, put a strain on it, and then when it's time to go home, you take it off and you've got to get your knife out and cut the thing in order to, then that wasn't a good knot. So a bowline, you can always, sometimes it takes a hammer and a marlin spike to get it undone if you've really loaded it up. If you tied it around the bump of your Volkswagen and tossed it off the Empire State Building or something, then it might have a little work to do to get it undone, but you can do it. But what's the function of a bowline? What does it give you?
An anchor at the end of the rope.
What?
An anchor at the end.
It gives you the anchor at the end of the rope. It gives you a loop, and a loop that you can drop over something or tie around something is a really, really, really handy thing on a boat.